Hello, today we're going to be talking about how Lincoln is not in fact Joe's son. Today the Mafia official people, well the Twitter account, released this, which is a Lincoln Clay, it's like a wanted poster from the FBI, showing that he's public enemy number one and that he's currently wanted, obviously. And, well, something caught my eye, you could say, which would be his date of birth. In fact, he was born in January 1945. Later, it obviously shows that it cannot be Joe's son. Currently, in Mafia 2, he doesn't even go, let's put quote on that, down south, unquote, until February 1945. And that's a month after he was born, so Joe would have had to been in New Bordeaux a year, like obviously 9 months prior of January, which would be in April 1944. I'm not saying, like, it's just unlikely, it's highly unlikely that Joe would not mention that he has a son to Vito, which is one of his best friends. So, also, just regarding this information, I just really don't think that Joe is in fact Lincoln's father. So I'm just going to go out there and say that. And actually this is showed a lot of more information about Lincoln as well, as it shows that he is in fact the bartender at Sammy's bar. So obviously he's given him a job after, from when he came back from the war. And he's also a mechanic, but we don't exactly know where he works as a mechanic. This is how he could have met Burke prior of being shot in the head and recruiting him. He could have been working a few jobs with him and taken his cars to his scrapyard, so that could possibly be a link there. And then you can see that he's killed a federal judge, so obviously this federal judge would be linked to the Marcano crime family in some kind of way, otherwise he wouldn't have killed him. And I'm guessing that you'll kill that federal judge in a mission, so look out for that. And finally, there's a bottom right, there's a signature, and I'm having trouble reading it, but I think that it's Maguire, the person that is creating these case files against Lincoln. That's where I've been getting all the information from, all these pictures from these Maguire case files. So we can get from here that this person that's signed this off is a special agent of the FBI, but I'm thinking that it is Maguire. And if you think back to the trailer, Maguire is the man with the glasses with the grey hair who's talking about how Lincoln Clay caused destruction in New Bordeaux. And yeah, that's about it. So, right, let's recap. Lincoln is not Joe's son, as far as we know, because it wouldn't make sense. Unless Joe's a snaky bastard and didn't tell Vito at all. Right? Number two, he works at Sammy's bartending place, and he's a mechanic. And number three, you kill a judge, a federal judge, which could possibly be linked to Marcano. So subscribe and like for some more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Burke's is the Gator shotgun with the Berkeley Stallion.